Evelyn had always been a storm, unpredictable, volatile. Her children, Samantha and Michael, knew the rhythm of her rage like a heartbeat. Slammed doors, sharp words, sudden explosions of fury that would rattle the walls of their small suburban home. Samantha, at 17, had learned to retreat into her room, creating a sanctuary of carefully arranged books and hushed music. Her walls were a psychological fortress, built brick by brick from years of navigating her mother's mercurial moods. Each step, every word calculated to avoid triggering another eruption. Michael, just 7, would curl into himself, silent and small. He had mastered the art of invisibility, becoming a shadow, a whisper, anything to avoid drawing attention. His toys were carefully aligned, his movements precise. The child who had learned early that stillness might prevent the storm. They'd long ago stopped trying to understand why their mother burned with such constant anger. Was it the failed marriage, the monotony of suburban life, the crushing weight of unfulfilled dreams? The reasons didn't matter anymore. Survival did. But that morning was different. Michael was the first to notice. He wandered into the kitchen, bare feet patting softly against the cold tile, expecting the usual scowl, the harsh morning greeting that would slice through the morning quiet like a knife. Instead, she was humming, softly, cheerfully, a melody he'd never heard before, something that didn't belong in their house of perpetual tension. Her smile was wide, too wide. "Good morning, sweetie," she said, sliding perfectly golden pancakes onto a plate. Each one was uniform, arranged with mathematical precision. Her teeth gleamed in the morning light, perfect and white. So white, they almost seemed to shimmer. Samantha came downstairs, frozen in the doorway. Their mother never made breakfast, never smiled, never spoke with that lightness. It was as if an imposter had replaced the woman they knew, wearing her skin like an ill-fitting costume. "Everything okay, Mom?" Samantha asked, her voice trembling. Her hand unconsciously gripped the doorframe, ready to retreat at the slightest sign of the familiar rage. "Everything is perfect," she responded, and for the first time her eyes matched her smile. But there was something else there, something that made Samantha's skin crawl. A blankness, a void, perfectly empty, perfectly wrong. Michael dropped his fork. The metallic clatter seemed thunderous in the unnaturally quiet kitchen. Something was different. Something was terribly, terribly wrong. And the smile never, ever faded.